Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be making a Minecraft tier list, or at this case, tonight, because I don't know if you can, well, obviously you can't see because of the size I set the camera to be, but, so it's 8:51, so I'm gonna need to make this quick. So this is gonna be an update tier list of the top 8 updates. I have to go to school tomorrow, that's why I gotta go to bed early. Normally I get to go to bed late on the week. Okay, I'll just get to the point. So, we're gonna start off with the earliest update, 1.12, which, if I remember right, is the World of Color, which is when they added in, they renamed clay as terracotta, they also, not to mention, added in concrete, which, in my personal opinion, looks much better than that plain old, terracotta, which, I mean, come on, white terracotta just looks like, I don't know, it doesn't even look like the color white, so we're just gonna, put that in, let's say, I think we're gonna put it in, well, it didn't necessarily add anything in, well, for you builders out there, which are a lot, I'm just gonna put it in the A tier. So, okay, next up, we're doing 1.13. So 1.13, which is the update Aquatic, where Mojang, or as some people like to say it, Mojang, I don't know why, but Mojang added in the update Aquatic. Yep, you heard that right. There's dolphins, there's actually underwater vegetation, and there's actually, live fish. Normally, fish were invisible until you caught them, which by the time that happened, they wouldn't even be alive. But now there's, underwater vegetation, there's dolphins, and a whole bunch of other things. There's also prismarine stairs, so that is going straight in the S tier. That perfectly adds new updates to the ocean. Now, 1.14, I'd say that's a pretty good update. It finally gave villages a more structure, make it easier to make iron farms, and personally, there's actually, some good loot you can get from raids and villagers, stuff like that. So, I'd say that's gonna go in the A tier. 1.15, that didn't really add anything in. It only caused a bit of bug fixes and added in one. I tried to make a smiley emoji, but really I'm technically on the clock, so might need to make this quick. But enough joking around. So 1.15 was just a few bug fixes. Again, they added in one, which is the bee, which does make it useful for getting honey and honeycomb, which can cure poison, but they didn't do much back when that happened until they added in, copper and stuff, so that's just gonna go in, the... Oh, another pun unintended. Well, the first one was intended, but okay, the B tier. Okay, 1.16. This one is pretty self-explanatory. If any of you don't know what happened in this update, just go look it up. I'm just kidding. So what happened in this update is... they added in some nether update. Well, it is the nether update. They added in foliage in the nether. The old nether biome is now renamed as the nether waste. It is slightly rarer. There's also some new mobs that give you useful loot if you barter with them. Sometimes you can just, attack them to get loot, obviously. And 1.17, well, I'd say that's a pretty good update, but mostly that was just Caves and Cliffs Part 1, so I say that's going in the B tier. 1.18. Now that actually added in lush caves and actually put some effort into making the caves and cliffs update. So we're gonna put that in the A tier. Well, should we add a few more C tiers? Hold on. 1.12, okay, fine, we'll put 1.12 in the C tier. All of these are good updates. I only selected a few since, hold on, so, I'll cut this if I need to, but for now, 1.17 is, it's okay. But 1.18, that is going in the A tier because 1.18, they actually added in the stuff that was intended for the Caves and Cliffs update. And 1.19 is going to be... Okay. It is going to be in the S plus tier, which I haven't even written down. Up until... Hold on, you guys can't see it, so I'm gonna need to bring it back down since I don't exactly have the time to just edit it. But yeah, there it is, 1.19, because, come on, they added in the Warden, which is a pretty good, useful boss for those of you looking for a challenge. Also, there's skulk sensors, which make for some pretty unique redstone, and I mean, sure, you need a silk touch hoe to mine it up, but what do you expect for Skull? Just to be able to get it the first moment you find it? What are they, nuts? Well, also not to mention, that was one thing that they specifically said that they would add in the Caves and Cliffs update. But, they also added frogs in the 1.19 update, as well as mangrove swamps, and the best thing about mud, which is one of the things added in mangrove swamps, is since it can be useful for making bricks, I honestly thought that when making bricks, when making mud bricks, you had to smelt mud, but as we know, looks can be deceiving. You actually have to turn it into packed mud by combining it with wheat, then combining packed mud 4 times in a crafting table to make mud bricks. I'm almost ready. Okay, so, hold on, I'm just gonna fix the tier list a bit. And so then, what happens is they also added in a feature to make mud renewable, which is theoretically renewable, even though you can't make infinite dirt. The good thing is that dirt can be mined almost anywhere, even in like a mesa biome. It's pretty common if you just mine deep enough. But, oh right, there's coarse dirt at, like, the tops of the mountains where there's, like, the trees and stuff. Probably your only source. Hold on, did this just trail off into the Mesa update, which has not released yet? Well, anyways, this has been a really, weird tier list. Well, it's my opinion. You can make a tier list, you can do whatever you want, because in reality, there's already, like, there's a ton of tier lists. I just checked before I made this video if there were already update tier lists. There were, and to be honest, I didn't really care. I figured just do what makes me happy. People like sharing multiple of their opinions, so why don't I just share mine? But that doesn't mean you have to follow mine. It's just my version of the update tier list. And see you next time.